guys, TisNessie here. So you guys can't see my face because this is not about me. This is about my pop vinyls today. My background that I usually have is empty other than Fish Mooney. And that's because my fiance decided to knock over a bunch of the stuff, but it's okay. I had to dust this thing anyways, and I wanted to rearrange it as well. Plus Freddie kept knocking down a bunch of stuff, so I had to do this anyway, so it's fine. It just gives me an excuse for a video for you guys. Some of you guys have been asking for my pop vinyls and how many I have and stuff. I do have some in boxes. You will see that last if you guys are interested in that. I don't even have that many. I'll put the timestamp somewhere on the screen. I'm also going to warn you guys, a bunch of these are out of box because I started collecting them around 5 years ago, and that was before I knew that they actually held any value, and I don't like buying things and then just keeping them in the box. So like when I take something home, I want to do something with it, so that means I took it out of the box and I displayed them. So some of these, I know that they're collectors and I know that they're probably worth a lot of money, but they lose their value now that they are out of the box. So I'm sorry for those of you guys who are probably cringing about that, but I didn't know better.
And I know things now, many valuable things that I hadn't known before.
Now I know better, I keep them in the box. These are all my pop vinyls. I'm going to start with my first pop vinyl that actually got me into collecting pop vinyls. A bunch of them I'm not 100% sure of, but I know for sure of my first one. The first pop vinyl that actually got me into it was Gunter. And I know that he's called she. I think it's a she now. Gunter was called Gunter later on in the series, but this is back when he was called Gunter, and also it says on the box Gunter, so I'm just going to continually call him Gunter. I got him because of that episode where they said he was the most evil thing on the planet.
Of all history's greatest monsters, you are by far the most evil thing I've encountered. Offer your soul to me, Dark One.
And I thought that was really fun, and then I couldn't find him for a while, and then I regretted not finding him and buying him, so I told myself the next time I see him I would buy him, and this was my first pop vinyl. Second pop vinyl that got me into him, because at first I was just gonna take this one and I was never gonna collect ever again. Famous last words. My next pop vinyl that I collected was 1960s Robin. I really got into the 1960s Batman series from the movie, and I saw this in a shop in Ottawa. I actually got both of these in Ottawa, and that's where I started collecting them. And I thought, like, I just have to have him. So he was my second pop vinyl. That's how I started collecting, because then I figured I can't have Robin without Batman. And I got Batman from a Hot Topic. I was looking for him everywhere. This is not my third pop vinyl that I collected, but then I figured I can't have the Robin without Batman. So I got Batman later on when I found him, and there's the dynamic duo. And then I thought, oh, well, I can't have these two without the Joker. So I got this one from a Target back when Target was a thing here in Canada. My friend Natasha and I, we used to get pop vinyls every time we saw each other. He was one of them, and he was actually one of the cheaper ones because they were going to discontinue him anyways. And then I figured, well, you know what? I have the three anyways, so I may as well finish the collection. And then when I moved for school, I finally found Catwoman. This is the only collection that is actually complete. I know that there are now more 1960s pop vinyls. I know that there is Mr. Freeze and the Riddler and things like that, but I don't have them because they started to get more and more expensive. It was originally a full set, and it's the only full set that I actually have. These were the ones that I thought I absolutely need to have them in my life. My first pop vinyls and the complete set of the 1960s Batman series. I have a lot of Harley Quinn pop vinyls. I used to collect every single one that I had, but then again they started to get more expensive and they started to become harder to find. So this one's unfortunately broken. Her foot was kind of mangled originally when I got her, and now it's just completely fallen off. So I want to repair her, but I don't really quite know how other than crazy glue. She's fine, other than the fact that she's very top heavy. So that is that's Harley Quinn, Skater Harley Quinn. Funny enough, I don't even have the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. I planned on getting that one when the movie came out, but I don't have her, so I'm gonna have to be really careful with her. And then I have Nurse Harley Quinn. Whoops, of course that happened. Of course that happened. You know what? Screw it. She's just gonna stay down for a bit. And this was my first Harley Quinn pop vinyl, and I love her very, very much. Of course, you can't have the Joker without Harley Quinn. This is probably my favorite one. Actually, fun story about this one. I've noticed at night that she actually does glow in the dark, despite her box saying it doesn't happen. But I found out that they actually did used to make Harley Quinn as a glow-in-the-dark figure. It's just a separate one, but for some reason I have a glow-in-the-dark one and she's not supposed to be glow-in-the-dark, so that's really fun. I probably have some other minifigures that also glow-in-the-dark, but she, I believe, is my only glow-in-the-dark one without actually being glow-in-the-dark. I guess I'm just gonna do all my Batman ones first of all. There's my other Harley Quinn one. I got 4 and then I kind of just gave up. I want to get this one with the mallet. I think that was a rare one at one point. For my last Batman one, actually probably not my last Batman ones actually, I have a lot of Batman ones in here. So I have Poison Ivy. She was supposed to come with a stand because she's very top heavy, but she for some reason didn't come with one. So that kind of upsets me that she didn't come with one, but you can't have Harley without Poison Ivy. Oh, there we go. She actually stands sometimes. I have just a regular Batman. This is an EB Games exclusive that we got.
It was the Black Friday loot box.
Yeah, it was a loot box back when they used to do those. I think some places still do, but this one is just Batman. We do have a second one because we didn't know that they actually came with the same stuff. We have another one that's still in a box.
We just had bad luck. We got 2 of the Batman. There was other ones that you could get through the boxes. There's also gold variants of them as well.
Anyways, we have 2 of these. One of them out of the box and one of them inside the box, which you will see at the end. And I also have here Nightwing, because I absolutely love Robin. And so, yeah, so now we got Nightwing, Batman, and Poison Ivy here. This is the last Batman pop vinyl that I have, including the box ones other than the duplicate one that I have. So here we have Oswald Cobblepot. I love his character in Gotham and I think he is awesome. And of course I have Fish Mooney right here. She also for some reason didn't come with a stand for some reason, so I just have her with sticky tack down here and she's just chilling like the villain that she is. Next we're just gonna get into my Disney figurines. I'm gonna start with my Once Upon a Time ones. So here we got Captain Hook, of course, and from Once Upon a Time, just, you know, in his all glory. Some of these have some specks on their faces because that's just what happened when they fell over, or just stuff over time, I guess. Some of them have fallen over so many times just because my cats knocked them over, or like the shelf has just been moved every so often. We're really in a tight space here. My printer is there and I'm still in school, so we still kind of need that. Snow White. And of course she's in her outfit, which is awesome. Rumpelstiltskin, because I love his character as well, and I love the actor Robert Carlyle. He's great. And of course Regina. So, and I got Prince Charming. So I don't have Emma just because every time that I found Emma, there's a defect with her. So whether that's like she has like a mark on her face or something. So I still have yet to find an Emma Swan. I can't find her anymore, which makes me really sad because now I have Hook without Emma. And that really kind of sucks. So if I can find her somewhere for a good price and where she is not defective,
I will find you.
I have a few that have just like little ones. This one's Rapunzel. She's probably my most sturdy pop vinyl because of her hair. It's just very, very sturdy. Either my sturdiest or my second sturdiest. I think she's probably my sturdiest though. I will show you quite sturdy one. Actually, I think you can see him already over here. So speaking of sturdy pop vinyls, there is Cthulhu. I know he's not Disney, but I just realized you could see him in the frame. So what's the point in hiding him? There's Cthulhu. This is my fiance's. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say about it.
Praise be.
Praise be. Rapunzel here, and she came with Pascal. He has like some black eyes there, and that's really creepy. But they're kind of like Olaf, how he just looked really creepy. That's why I don't have an Olaf pop vinyl. And next we have Princess Tiana, and I have Prince Naveen of Maldonia. Right there. This one, unfortunately, I got it for my birthday from Natasha, and she has a little thing right over there, and that I didn't get her that way. It's just from being knocked over so many times. And her mini pop vinyl, of course, is Chip. And I love it. So those are my big with mini pop vinyl for Disney. So while we're out on the subject of Disney princesses, this is the pop vinyl that I probably paid the most for, which kind of makes me sad. Belle is my favorite Disney princess, and I have her as a peasant. I paid $20 for her at a convention, and I had never seen her anywhere else. I've seen her I think maybe in one place. I bought her on the spot because I figured by the time I got back she was gonna be gone. So I got her, and then later on at the convention I found her for like $10, which got a bit pissed me off. Another thing that pisses me off though is that she is defective. She cannot stand up straight. Her stand doesn't stick in and I can't push it in. So she stands on a bit of an angle or she completely falls down. Really makes me sad. For pop vinyl that I spent $20 on. I know that a lot of people usually spend a lot more on pop vinyls. You see, look, she's falling over. I know people spend a lot more on pop vinyls, but I just don't see the sense in paying a lot for a pop vinyl. I know that they're hunks of plastic, but I love them, and I think that they're really cute and collectors. I don't collect them as much as I used to, of course, because I'm a student and price went up, but I still enjoy these pop vinyls. And of course, you can't have Belle without the Beast. I got this one for my fiance, I believe for our first anniversary or something like that, because we love Beauty and the Beast, and I still haven't found another Beast just like this one. This is like in one of like the first series. I don't know if he's very high in demand, but I haven't found him anywhere else. This one's really, really cute. I really, really love this pop vinyl. I just wish that I had, you know, a sturdier and really nice Belle to go with it. Next, I have Sven. I got this one as a Christmas present, I believe for my brother or my sister, one or the other. It's a Sven from Frozen. He's really cute. He's also a very sturdy pop vinyl, and he's really awesome and he's adorable. I love Frozen, so funny enough, he is my only Frozen pop vinyl. I love the movie, but I don't have Anna or Elsa, surprisingly, or Olaf for obvious reasons. And then, of course, I got Maximus. I believe my brother actually got me him and Rapunzel together, or something of that kind. I'll show you guys probably the cringiest pop vinyl that I have, that you guys are just gonna be like,
why didn't you keep that in the box?
I still have the boxes for all my pop vinyls, by the way. Every single one of them. They were just easier to transport when I moved out of my parents' place, so I figured I was just gonna keep them. First of all, I'm just gonna, this one, for some reason, her stand came off. I forgot I had this one until I started dusting, actually. I have Sally with her cat, as well as with some nightshade over here. So that's really, really cool. She's very top heavy. She can't be straight for some reason. She always has to be leaning forward, which kind of makes me sad. That's probably why I put her at the bottom shelf, so that no one could see it. I probably could have showed you guys this one with the Once Upon a Time pop vinyls, but this is just a classic Evil Queen. I love it. It's also part of the first round of pop vinyls that they made for the series, and I really like her. I really can't believe how many pop vinyls that I have that are Disney, but at the same time I totally can. So this is Gus Gus in the slipper. It kind of annoys me that the box says Gus Gus when I'm so used to the original. I'm not really a fan of the live action film, but I had to have this pop vinyl the moment I saw it. I think it is adorable. This is definitely one of my favorite pop vinyls ever, and it's so cute. The cringiest pop vinyl that I have that you guys are probably going to think I should have kept in the box. If you guys can't see that, which I'm pretty sure you guys can, it is Invisible Bing Bong. Bing Bong from Inside Out. I saw this pop vinyl and I thought I absolutely need to have it because it would be worth a lot, and then for some reason I proceeded to open the box. One of the main reasons I think that I got him was because years ago when Frozen came out, they released a Frozen Anna pop vinyl, and I really, really wanted it so bad, but I didn't end up getting it because pop vinyls are expensive, but now it is worth a lot of money. I really wish I had it, and I see it at conventions all the time, and I think it's a beautiful pop vinyl, but I thought this one was really, really cool as well, especially considering how Bing Bong is an imaginary friend. I think this is one of the coolest pop vinyls that I have, but it is out of the box and probably has most definitely lost its value on the market. In terms of miscellaneous characters, I'm going to start you guys off with two characters that actually kind of go together. So we have Vegeta and Goku.
Why didn't you keep that in the box?
This Goku is actually worth quite a bit on the market as well because a lot of people have the Super Saiyan ones. I bought this so I could get in the box itself actually signed by Sean Schimmel at Fan Expo. He was very, very late, so I was standing in line for like 20 minutes past when he was supposed to show up. A lot of fans were really upset. And then we just decided to leave, and then the con closed before we realized it. So unfortunately I couldn't get the box signed by Sean Schimmel. And we have Vegeta because that is my fiance's favorite character on the show. I forgot to show you guys one more other Disney pop vinyl. This is Oswald from Epic Mickey. I love Walt Disney and I love everything that has to do with Disney history, and of course Oswald is a part of that history, so of course I absolutely needed to have a part of him in my collection. I don't know if you guys have seen in my videos, but if you take a look, I actually have a Oswald picture up on this wall. And that's because Oswald definitely has a lot to do with Disney history. And Disney only just bought the rights back for Oswald. Disney used to work for Universal. So of course I had to have him the moment that I saw him. And I think he's adorable. I wish I had another one of him, actually. Next I have Manolo from The Bug of Life. I absolutely love this movie. It's very underrated. If you guys haven't watched it, please watch it. It's amazing. This is the only Book of Life pop vinyl that I'm able to find. I want more Book of Life pop vinyls, but I'm just not able to find them because the movie actually didn't do as well as people thought it was going to. I saw a Joaquin one for like $5 at a Hot Topic. I can't believe I'm leaving him for last, but Porn Stash from Orange is the New Black, because I like his character. Of course I don't like how rapey he is, but like I like the later version of him before he goes to jail.
I'm coming back for you, baby. I'm gonna take care of you, both of you.
I just thought it'd be fun to have Porn Stash, of all characters, from Orange is the New Black. So that's it for all my unboxed collectors. So I'm just gonna move you guys on to my boxed one. In no particular order whatsoever, I'm just grabbing whatever I have behind me. So I have Snow White. She is from the 80th anniversary, and I got her from Michael's. So I kept her in the box because that was when I realized that like I need to keep some of these in boxes. Plus I ran out of room here. Once I get like a proper case, like a proper place to put all my pop vinyls and put them on display, then who knows, I might actually end up opening these. But I have run out of space, and I think that she will probably keep her value if in here. I don't think that she's worth a lot because it is Snow White. And you know, Snow White, like I said, I really love Disney history. She is the very first Disney princess, the movie that actually had Disney make his mark. So of course I had to have Snow White in my collection. I kind of want to get the other dwarves as well as the witch. I'm not able to find the witch and the dwarves. That's a lot of money. That's like over $100 just for the dwarves. I'm okay with just having Snow White. At least I have the Disney princess that started it all. Next I have Alice Angel from Betty and the Ink Machine. I had a bit of trouble finding her actually. I love her character in the game. I'm not a fan of how the game ended, but I love her design, and I love how it's like very Disney-esque, so it kind of work with the rest of my collection. This one is actually a Barnes & Noble exclusive. Again, I'm from Canada, so this one actually, I don't know how, like, this is worth a lot to me considering how this is actually only an exclusive in the States. And this is Belle. This one doesn't really make much sense to me because she is holding a candelabra. And she never does in this dress, so that kind of pisses me off a little bit, but you know what, she's really cool, and I like her. And of course I have Gaston. I had a lot of trouble finding him anywhere. This is the only pop vinyl that I've ever seen of Gaston. I just think that's really cool, so I kept him in the box. Maybe one day I'll take him out and put him with Belle and the Beast, but I have him in the box for now. This is a kind of a miscellaneous character. I haven't seen anyone else go goo goo gaga over this, but this is Zorn from the show Son of Zorn, and he has hot sauce. I haven't seen another pop vinyl of Zorn anywhere, and I'm so glad that I have this one because there is an episode where he is basically having a war over someone taking his hot sauce. And it's really good. Guys, if you haven't watched the show, please go and see it. It's amazing, and it's so funny, and it's on Netflix. I really hope it's still on Netflix. I highly recommend you guys see the show, and I love this pop vinyl. It's the only Zorn one that I have. They haven't really even made that many. But this is my favorite one that they made, and I'm so glad that I have this one. Hence why it's still in the box. I actually have more Little Shop of Horrors pop vinyls coming in for Christmas as well as for engagement gift from my sister. But this is the first musical pop vinyl that I've seen on the market, and of course I had to have them. So I have Seymour with little Audrey over there, and I think that's amazing. I kind of want to get the others as well. They're really hard to find. Little Shop of Horrors is a very popular movie, and I didn't know how popular it really was, and I just started watching the movie. I actually watched the movie because of these pop vinyls, because I saw they were released, and I was like, I don't want to get these pop vinyls unless I know I love the movie, and I do. It's amazing. I am going to be getting actually a baby Audrey too, and as well as regular Audrey too. From my sister. You're probably gonna see that in the background maybe. I feel like I probably should put them in the background, but who knows? Maybe I'll put them in the background of some of my Broadway theme videos. Belle with birds here. This was, I believe, a birthday present as well when the new movie came out. My fiance was so lovely to get this for me, and I love it. This one, you guys, I know have seen in video before. If you guys haven't watched my my video on my Fan Expo haul, this is actually the one that I got there. I'm not going to tell you too much about this because I pretty much already talked about it in that video, but this is my only chase rare, and it is Bloody and Dead Georgie. And I love this pop vinyl. This is probably my favorite pop vinyl out of all the ones that I have, just because I think it's awesome and how I found it. So again, I won't tell you about it. I'll put it in the iCard or the link down below, one or the other, of the story behind this pop vinyl. Of course, I had to go back to my Twilight days of this channel, and I have Jacob Black. I really wish that they actually made more Twilight pop vinyls, because I would love for him to have his shirt on and long hair. That would be awesome. I did a pop vinyl video on these Twilight pop vinyls with a bunch of Five Nights at Freddy's ones. And funny enough, I got none of the pop vinyls from Five Nights at Freddy's, but I did end up getting Jacob because Jacob is my favorite character. And of course, I can't have Jacob without Edward. And this is the Hot Topic exclusive, which means he is sparkly. So you guys probably can't see there, but he does indeed sparkle in the sunlight, just like Edward should. And I love these because it actually has the tattoo on the side, and this one sparkles. So I don't want to get Bella because her pop vinyl is kind of boring, but if they ever came out with a Charlie Swan one or a Jacob with long hair and a shirt, I will buy it. And then next I have two pop vinyls that I don't really care for. Of course, we got the Batman one that I already showed you guys, but this is what the box looks like, and this is what it looks like in box. So you guys can see the sticker there where it says it is a GameStop exclusive, but here in Canada we call it EB Games because that's what it's called. And then I have a Sharknado pop vinyl. We got this because we figured that we were going to sell it. For some reason, people were selling these for $50 at cons. So we were like, let's buy it for $14 and we'll sell it or something. Now it's just kind of been sitting here collecting dust. I have not even seen this movie, but I'm ashamed to have this pop vinyl. So that's all the pop vinyls that I have to show for you guys. I have a few others around here, but they are just not within my reach and they're not even in my display. They're just kind of around here, so I don't really want to show you guys those, and they're pretty common ones anyways, but if you guys are truly interested, I will make a video for you guys. We do have the Alien Queen, we have Daryl on a motorcycle, and we also have Fallout Boy from Fallout 4. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video and you guys want to see more, hit that subscribe button and please comment down below what you guys want to see. If you guys want me to talk a bit more about these pop vinyls, or any pop vinyls, let me know in the comments down below. I'm doing a bit more theater stuff on this channel, but who knows, I might just release another channel talking about pop vinyls. Again, I don't collect them as much as I used to just because they are so expensive and they're constantly going up in price, and you know, I'm a student and I need to be a bit wiser with my money. I think that's everything that I have to say to you guys. If you guys made it to the end of this video, thank you so much, and I love you. I will talk to you guys later. Keep calm and sparkle on. It's so hard to do it from this angle.